It was the 1920s in Harlem, and the air burned with ambition. The streets were alive with the echoes of speeches that stirred the soul. A man stood on the balcony, bold, proud, wearing a plumed hat and royal robe. His name was Marcus Garvey. Born in Jamaica, he came not with chains, but with a vision to rebuild Africa in glory, to unite the sons and daughters of Africa scattered across the globe. But in the crowd, not all eyes cheered him. Among them were men in suits and polished English tongues, the black elites, who whispered that he was too loud, too radical, too dangerous. They smiled in public but plotted in private. Garvey's dream was vast: a black shipping line, a black nation, a black army, and Africa free of colonial chains. His UNIA gathered millions, more than any black movement in history. He crowned himself Provisional President of Africa. He didn't wait for permission from Europe, or even from the so-called black leaders of his time. To the working-class masses, he was a savior. But to the educated black elite, who were courting respect from white America and Britain, Garvey was an embarrassment, a threat to the fragile status they had earned. The divide grew. W.E.B. Du Bois, the polished scholar and founder of the NAACP, labeled Garvey a lunatic and a dangerous enemy. Caribbean leaders and African-American pastors joined in. Instead of defending Garvey from white persecution, many elites fueled it. Letters were sent to U.S. officials. Backroom meetings were held. They feared Garvey not because he failed, but because he succeeded too much, too fast, and without their blessing. White America watched the divide and smiled. The FBI, led by J. Edgar Hoover, began building a case. Garvey, they said, was dangerous, but they needed help, and they got it. Informants, many of them black, were planted in Garvey's ranks. The betrayal was not just from outside, it was from within. In chasing proximity to white power, the black elite gave them the key to break the only mass Pan-African movement in modern history. Garvey was arrested and charged with mail fraud, a technicality, a trap. His dream of the Black Star Line crumbled. His movement lost momentum. The people mourned, but the elite clapped in silence, some even publicly celebrating his fall. They had chosen prestige over people, position over purpose. In 1927, Garvey was deported to Jamaica, broken, betrayed, but unbowed. He tried to rebuild, but the momentum was gone. His voice, once thunder across continents, became a whisper in the wind. Yet even in exile, he wrote